get somewhere?
Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside.
Chaos in the city. Know what's going on?
Naturally, it's rather irritating.
Bloodbath in the streets. That's irritating? I'd probably use a stronger term.
Well, you know, I'm getting on in years. Not easily impressed. Takes a bit more to get me worked up.
Yeah, I suppose empathy's not something I associate with vampires.
I suspected you would guess.
Wasn't hard. Not like you tried hard to hide it.
Should I have?
Well, I am a witcher.
And thus my foe?
That depends entirely on you. Need to, see you're unseen. Convince him to stop Dettlaff. Heard you could help me with that.
My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become rather indiscreet. And you, there are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance.
Just want to talk to him.
Talk. Lovely. He'll rend your head from your neck. Make shreds of you before you can open your mouth.
Let me worry about that. Willing to do it or not?
I too would prefer a city calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk.
If I was talking to a human now, I'd say that every moment we delay brings another death. Thing is, doubt that moves you at all.
Frankly, not in the least.
Horseman.
Where are we going?
Not far. You see, I maintain a kind of shelter just outside Beauclair.
Luckily, I didn't
An
spoil
orphanage,
myself
to be
much,
precise.
just the
I heard
possibility
the
that
words
some
were
people
said.
can die,
They
which
claim that terrible things
not
happen.
really much of a
Under the
spoil.
present circumstances, I must treat this seriously. I'm sure you
Kind of
understand.
already come with the territory here.
Perfectly. Let's go.
At this point, I would want to see some people die. I'm going to try to go for the least amount of people getting fucked possible.
Must cost a small fortune maintaining this place.
What can I do? I have a weakness for children.
Hopefully, we don't have to hear any
Meaning that I...
shit talk to Geralt.
Smell that?
Blood.
Arno! Arno! Arno!
Please.
The golden sword, boys.
What happened? Where's Arno? Speak.
Shh. Oh, the monster will come.
Monster? What monster?
Big, with the teeth and...
And what?
This is pointless. Won't tell us anything in his condition.
Think she wouldn't appreciate us hitting them with the magic, but guess when it's on her, it's fine.
Speak. What happened here?
I was so scared. So scared.
Of what? You can tell us. Take your time.
I woke up because of the bells. Then the screams. I pulled the quilt over my head so I wouldn't hear. But they were so loud. And something began pounding on the roof. Boom, boom, louder and louder. Then Uncle Arno came and said, "Sit quiet, real quiet. Shh, shh, and you'll be all right."
The whole son abandoned them, left them and ran away.
Who's this Arno?
The Guardian. He ran the orphanage with his wife, for a generous fee. I don't see them, can't hear or smell them either. They fled, left the children behind as bait.
Uncle Arno told us to be quiet as mice, and the monster wouldn't come, but it did. It came.
What happened then?
Bartes, Neve, Mora, and some others. They ran out. My sister Anna and me, we hid right here in the room. But Anna, she began to cry. I covered her mouth, whispered, shh, shh, shh.
I think it's water.
Held her long, till she stopped.
You mean to say you...
Drop it. Think I know enough.
As do I. Something killed my children. I'll stay with the boy. He shouldn't be left alone again. You
A vampire, but
scum. Bring me its head and I'll help you with the unseen.
I'm glad you...
Boy's hurt. Wounds need dressing.
Not to worry. I'll see to it.
You sure? Got a lot of practice, just need a few minutes to...
Go.
Alright.
Fine. See if I can't find a lead.
Excellent. Go on. Get to work.
Excuse me.
Come, little one. I'll sing to you. Wolves asleep amidst the trees, bats all a-swaying in the breeze.
Mm-hmm.
But one soul lies
Time to get out of there, that's for sure.
awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Oh, that's a calming story, man. Calming song.
Smashed against the wall. Skull cracked. Died immediately. Beast killed the children but didn't eat them.
Pretty much.
Something scare it off? Or grab its attention? Stomach wall cut open in 3 places. Damaged organs. Arteries.
Healing from the cradle, baby.
Head, shoulder, and neck wounds. Monster attacked from above. Jumped off the roof, I bet. Claw marks. Sharp, hooked claws. Monster had an easy time climbing on the roof.
Alright.
Paw prints. Bipedal beast. Walks hunched over. Wounds are smooth-edged. Claws cut through cleanly. Young, thin bones offered little resistance.
I respect the game's got balls to show dead kids, man.
Blood hasn't even dried.
It's better put forth the, you know, the little story they're trying to push out. Usually every game's too squeamish to do shit.
Sliced aorta. Fang marks alongside, but they're old, scarred over.
You know, like weird shit like backlash and shit. I'm not saying you need to have like shock gore, but like...
Smells not blood. Need to investigate.
you want to have that kind of shit to show the gravity of what's going on, the kind of world and stuff. I feel like you should be able to do that if you want without getting fucking shat on. But shit, the old Deus Ex had that, you know, like a lot of games shy away from it
Is
now.
that venom? Narrows the list of suspects. Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker. Must be a Garcane, a pack leader, an alpha. For Garcane's killing's a pleasure. Kids just...
The Garcane. Some random Garcane dude here.
Its appetite.
Oh, it is a vampire. Well, no surprise there.
Guardians too. Garcane and wagon tracks merge. Wonder if the beast caught up. Roach.
Or not.
Drove off the road. Horses must have gotten spooked.
Roach must not be a fan of the vampires, man. Jesus.
Garcane caught up. Trail ends here. Need to look around. Wounds are bad. At least it didn't suffer long. Shredded her, then licked up her blood. Every last drop. Garcane ate its fill here. Probably holed up nearby to digest. Aha.
Not the stealthiest sword. Well, what he planned on doing, sneaking up on it from underneath.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle, bastard.
Just some time there, man. I'm gonna hang your fucking head from a saddle. What does his head do, man? Alright. I mean, really, that one dude should probably die. The dick laugh asshole. Oh, he's obviously taking it a little too far. I don't really like anything either of them are going for. The Duchess is kind of a bitch, but I feel like it'd be better for the Duchess's for Geralt's quest line.
Release him. Now.
I thought it would take you longer.
It will. Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to. You. The orphanage. Your wine cellar, right? A larder for blood.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
No, don't hurt her. Lady Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street, brought us sweets, sang to us. Leave her be.
You see, Witcher? The world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds. I drank from the children.
Sword's
truly,
ready to
but
explode,
never so
man.
much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return.
Expect me to thank you for taking such good care of the orphans?
You care so much for their well-being. Amusing. How do young witches fare? How many survive your trials?
Don't change the subject. Not about to let you.
Then get to the point.
Did what you asked. Children's slaughter's the work of a Garcane, one of those summoned by Deadloff. Probably supposed to attack the city. Children's scent lured it here.
Yes, it carries quite a way.
And if you take longer, if it changes or something, or
Teases
what?
the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Unseen Elder. Where'll I find him? Talk.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door.
Not gonna take me there?
I visit the Elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
I'll come back for you one day. You realize that, right?
Then I shall keep an eye out for you.
Right.
Time to summon Regis. Slip a word to the birds, he said.
Underage food farm, man. She wants the only the most exotic of things. Alright. Bet he can't do extra of these. Kinda even beats the point having anymore, but if you could put brown ones in the middle here, that'd be great, but you can't. I don't remember how it works with that kind of thing. Be very curious to know that too. Maybe there's some kind of trigger they have to do to make it happen. Yeah, it's stupid because you only have one of each. Or not, you can only just only have one, period. Like, wow, now crossbows are good. Like, I don't want that. That's a tanky one. I mean, I wouldn't mind maybe doing that, but then I have to go through this, then get that. This one's shit. So now I've got 2 slots. I don't care about using either of them really. Just don't matter. I mean, I could buy counterattack. I don't even know how counterattacks work. Whatever, doesn't matter much.
So, I'll be at the boat landing near the palace, waiting for Regis there. Mind telling him?
Apparently we could still back out and do both options from here. Yeah, really? I think everybody be dead as fuck.
You've met with Oriana. How did it go?
Not well.
Oh. Did she not divulge where you might find the unseen?
No, she did. Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
Well, I admit I'd heard rumors, but preferred to lend them no credence.
Rather not talk about it. Caves west of town, other side of the lake. That's where we need to go.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to set out at any time, but...
Yeah, I know. You'd still prefer to free Sienna, for Deadloff's sake.
For the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault, plain and simple. City gutters are overflowing with blood. That's his doing too. And you're worried somebody might have hurt his feelings?
To meet the unseen elder is to face mortal danger. I've said so all along and never in jest. You are a friend, a dear friend. I'd rather you not risk your neck unnecessarily. I think it's natural, I think it's obvious. Obviously natural. Especially when we've an alternative. An entirely reasonable one.
Let's do this one.
Fine. Have it your way.
Try to get
We'll
the
free
second
Sienna.
ending, whatever
We need
that
to figure
is.
out where she's being held, cause...
I've looked into it already.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. I managed to convince Damien to help us. He claims Sienna was last seen in the palace playroom.
A playroom? For children? What did the Duchess do? Lock her in a dollhouse?
Perhaps.
I
don't
like
know.
the Duchess
We'll see
much,
for
but
ourselves. Come.
we're Go to Geralt village. I feel like just killing the dude and being done with it
Play
is the
must be
best.
in this door.
Thanks for the fucking early warning, bud.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Thanks.
At your service.
Get your ass out of my way.
Miniature tableware.
Wanna check out both
and
options?
Plush toys. Cute. Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged. A rocking horse, rather worn.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess.
Apparently there's some
The
shit I
notes
need
of
to do
Sienna
here.
and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
And I'm supposed to read through all of
Freshly
these, which I would do
decapitated
anyway.
Bodies covered in blood.
And perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, and with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to
Weed,
Master
dude,
Artorius
weed.
Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Sienna. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Sienna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book?
Right.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Anyways,
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
I'm not looking up what to do or nothing. I was making sure we're not missing any options because apparently, if you don't go through all the journal, then like you're fucked out on one ending here.
This it? Let's see. Expecto ludum.
Jesus.
Regis? Regis!
This we're just not following them in, man.
Land of 1,000 fables.
Yeah, similar, huh?
Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
All the yellow brick road.
It's going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
The hell's this fucking weird ass path we're taking? GPS, man, it's fucking wild.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
Gobbled up my gingerbread!
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it!
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? What's supposed to be here, sweetie? Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
So the shooter when the bubbles down. Or so I thought. I'm supposed to try to strike her right then. What the fuck, man? I fucking thought I tried doing that like a million times now.
Felicitations, it seems you've won.
The gingerbread man.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch.
Kill that brute ass
Haven't
bitch.
you? Now where did you put that key?
Listen,
But
how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy.
what is he? She
Because you
fucking
aren't
up?
here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He
Joss.
sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo. Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Came to look for my lost child. I also want to get that one.
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Deadloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Deadloff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Deadloff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Oh, that's great.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrek Peyron?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone
Doesn't
does
really excuse her at all, but I'm supposed to play the sympathetic guy. Oh, I've been so wrong. It's all me. I deserve to kill him, man.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Yeah, 'cause you know the fucking situation he went through, man. Who's got who pegged now, man? Fuck off, dude. God, I hate every motherfucker in this expansion.
What's with the beams?
Except Regis.
Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beams.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
I don't know, dude. Maybe that's her Mr. Cool pose. Fucking mystery, man.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
The Fable Sphere. missing anything around here. I think there's supposed to be a side quest here even. We also need to buy something from somebody for an ending.
Watch out! Pixies!
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
We're here to protect the Fableспhere from intruders. Meaning you.
Yeah. Not the pixie we were after
Oh,
for sure.
unicorns! We must catch them.
Oh, damn.
We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Oh, really?
Here, none at all.
How you like that silver?
How you like that silver motherfucker?
That's him. Josh.
How you like that fucking silver?
It's over.
No, it's not. There's more.
Yeah, it's a
Another
special
one behind
attack tied to the fast attack
Ignore
tree.
him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
Super
Who
high.
has it? Hmm?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Help! Wolves!
Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most humany human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
If we'll get some wolves here in a
Bet you haven't
few.
heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? We need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Ah, fine. Let's get to work.
Fancy. You wouldn't want to mess this shit by doing the other route. Well, then there's
Incredible.
probably something other route we
You
don't want
must
to miss
have loved this place.
either.
I did it first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pee out from under the princess. She sleeps to this day. Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard! He's come out to show off his new robe.
Right.
Flint! Cigars! Pipes! Rolling leaves!
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans.
I love
You have
joke.
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Aturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it
Alright.
means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, hmm? You're scaring away my customers.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
I'll just buy it.
Fine, I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
Alright. Unicorn
Watch out,
on roads, man.
pixies!
So we get our 10 fucking hit upgrades on this. Easy enough. Every time I do 10 hits and then kill somebody with 10th one, I get like a permanent damage upgrade.
Hey, watch it.
So, the three little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One bean lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it. Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather, broken.
Chase down the Dug Goose action, man.
A feather, broken. It was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies!
That works. Eating candy during a fucking fairy tale fucking
Hey, there. in the
exploration.
trees. Some kind of camp.
The golden egg swippy out.
Red bee.